Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
2 points for
Now look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Jokic is out there with Mr. Moves. Then there's Doncic, then it's Ball, and it's Curry in at the point.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Randall passes to Giannis. KD looking around. Shoots over Ball. They can't stop the run with that one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that kind of look. And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He didn't talk a lot about their game strategy. It was just about getting guys involved when they're on the floor. He also wants to see certain lineups together. He said it's fun dreaming about what could be if you had all this talent on the same team. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now here's LeBron. Pass break, here comes the West. Ball's running.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the night. First free throw is good. Ball hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Randall outside. LeBron kicks to Randall. Good ball movement here by the East. And another miss by the East.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Ball with the bucket.
That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Doncic against James. Back to Durant. 6 on the shot clock to stop the drought. The West All-Stars pull it in.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And Doncic throws it down.
Right there, focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's LeBron. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Durant. Randall right side. Passes it to James. Over Doncic. Offensive rebound. And that one's good out of the Kumbo.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
Here's Mr. Moves. Offline with his three. The East trailed by 14. And there's the pass to Randall. And that one is good.
Down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Here's Mr. Moves. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's Durant on the wing. And finished up by Keating.
You know, why settle for the layup? When you're this close, Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
Doncic passes the ball. Here's Mr. Moves. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Mr. Moves. And he's good on the three ball.
Outstanding start for three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Durant. Randall finds Giannis. Outside, KD. Pass to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so it's ball with it. He brings it up for the West. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Who wants a T-shirt?
Curry against Randall. This one for three. And the West hit again from deep.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And here's Embiid after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And Randall throws it down.
Intelligent ball move at that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
Lets it go with a three. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there for Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves got 6.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Randall surveying the lead. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Curry. And here's Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not being with the
And a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And it goes down 2 points. 10 points for him.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Antetokounmpo.
Defensive
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
At the line
He
for
is
2.
creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he
Substitution
is
on the
not done
court.
for a while, folks.
The East making a switch.
Fan voting is what determines the
At the line
starters
for 1.
in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
They've got LeBron James, Embiid is out there with Randall. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's KD in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Knocks down the step-back Jay. KD's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Durant kicks to LeBron. Curry against KD. Good ball movement here by the East. James in the post. That one's not going to go. And it's the West taking it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Curry's shot is good.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Embiid. Kick out to Giannis. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was a nice touch by Jokic.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day.
2 shots.
Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food.
Take a
warms
break.
you up a little
Take a
bit.
break.
And
2
all
shots.
good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Free throw good.
Substitution on the court.
Word has it that LeBron spends over $1 million keeping his body in shape. I think that's a big reason why he's been able to enjoy such a long career, making that kind of investment into the tool of his trade.
James Harden, he's checked in for Durant. The West leading by 18. Here's Mr. Moves. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Harden the pass to Embiid. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
And let's get your
Embiid.
take, guys, on the
One
scoring
shot.
breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 9. And the West hit again from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's
Timeout, East
a
All-Stars.
double-edged sword there.
Timeout called East All-Stars.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Passes to Embiid. Back to James. Shoots over Doncic. West All-Stars with the rebound. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's the pass to Mr. Moves. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Harden outside. And Harden with the step.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden. Exceptional at slicing up the defense.
Here's Jokic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass the ball. Here's Mr. Moves. Lets it go from deep. And the West hit again from deep.
as usual,
The team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
and I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now here's Randall. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Jokic with the rebound. The West leading by 22. Pass to Mr. Moves. He's feeling it. East grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Randall. There's the dish to Embiid. It's tipped.
It'll be a
Out of
turnover.
bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Substitution on the court.
East. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Mr. Moves trains the three-pointer. Mr. Moves got 21.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 6.
Powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West. Doncic outside. Here's Mr. Moves. And the 3 off target. Randall against Ball. Randall left side. On the clock. And the jam by Harden.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Ball surveying the defense. Here's Mr. Moves. That's in. Coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming in attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Doncic outside. Over Middleton. The step back jumper is good. 14 points for Luka Doncic.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Harden the pass to Randall. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And now, here comes Antetokounmpo.
Defensive break. Hold on.
You know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Garland, he's checked in. And that concludes the first half. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Doncic out there with Mr. Moves. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Ball. And it's the 2 guards.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Randall outside. Passes it to James. Back to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Randall's got 8 points.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
The West leading by 18. And the basketball. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him, and that one drops. Jokic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Pass to James. Good ball movement here by the East. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot from the low block, and he hits the jump shot. That's 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Here's Mr. Moves, and the West hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And good that time.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Randall against Curry. Here's Mr. Moves. Again, the West All-Star.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Randall outside. Back to Durant. Floats it up for Giannis. Jokic cracks the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic passes to Mr. Moves. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Randall kicks to LeBron. There's the 3. Jokic cracks the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now a timeout called by the East. All-Stars. You have to like what we've been seeing from Mr. Moves.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
Poked away. It's stolen by Curry.
Yo, get Curry, get Curry.
There's the triple. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Randall kicks to James. Durant against Ball. Embiid trying to break loose. Shot's good by Durant. 8 points for him.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Here's Mr. Moves. And the West hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to get him from behind the arc.
Randall with the ball. 8 points for him. KD passes to Embiid. James outside. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
And that one's good, Mr. Moves.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Durant kicks to Randall. Over Curry. The West grabs the miss. Ball dishes to Curry. Pass to Mr. Moves. 3-pointer. And the West hit again from deep.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside, KD. Back to LeBron. Here's Embiid. Good defense by Jokic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West. Curry with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
And the foul called on Mr. Move.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Curry against Randall. Five to shoot. High post, Embiid. Over Jokic.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
From deep three-point range, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Jokic. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Durant, the pass to Randall. Back to KD. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And the East with some changes.
Substitution on
Butler
the
comes
court.
in for Antetokounmpo. And it's John Morant in for Julius Randle. And West also making a switch. Evan Mobley's checked in for Mr. Moves. Now here's Embiid. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go that time. Curry with the defensive effort. And it's ball in the corner. Over Durant. Again, the West All-Stars.
2 points for LaMelo
Well-rounded
Ball.
effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Back to Morant. He feeds it to James. And it's in there. LeBron's got 6.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Doncic outside. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Morant with a wide open look from outside off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down,
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
They've got LeBron James. Antetokounmpo is out there with Randall. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And that one's good. Ingram.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
Harden has a wide open look. Misses the 3. And so here are the West All-Stars. Davis, the pass to Mr. Moves. Launches a 3. And the West hit again from deep.
What's going on in here today? This is getting ridiculous.
Bounce pass from Randall. James against Barrett. LeBron outside. Outside Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Garland, the pass to Randall. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's West now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Jacks up a 3. And the West hit again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and limb rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Garland the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Harden for three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mr. Moves. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
To the inside. And it's Davis missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Star. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Young pass to Barrett. Here's Mr. Moves. Back to Barrett. Here's the three. And he knocks it down. Good looking through there for Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves got 47 points. Harden outside. From deep LeBron. The West All-Stars pull it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound, and has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Young against Garland. Pass to Harden. The three. The West All-Stars pull it in. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Some nice passing here by the West. Mr. Moves. It doesn't go for him. The East All-Stars go the other way with it on the wing. Harden for three. Good on the triple.
Threat to shoot whenever he catches him. Harden wasting no time.
Harden's gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. The pass to Mr. Moves. For the three. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Garland, no good. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They're on a 20-7 run. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you combine his athleticism with his length and his skill sets. The versatility of Ingram is hard to guard against.
And that one falls for Ingram. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Karl Anthony Towns check. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the West All-Stars?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. Morant left side. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they get it back. And Davis pulls it down.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
From past the arc, and the three is knocked down. Deep ball, good, and nice shot for Mr. Moves.
What a look. Young providing the dime, a really unselfish player.
Pass to Embiid. Inside, kicks it out to Harden. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer by Embiid. Offensive rebound. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, he's got those Inspector Gadget arms. I mean, they go on forever. Durant, a threat on the offensive glass, too.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Back to Young. Passes it to Mr. Moves. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They lead. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, guys, what do you think?
And they got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Moves.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
And the tradition and honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. Just 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mr. Moves got 56 points in the game.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And here's Young. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong, but tonight, the